Connect.
Am I
Okay,
connected?
I think you are.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
As long as you can hear me, that's all that matters.
What?
As long as you can hear me, it should be fine.
Yeah, that's actually, I'm trying to, because now your voice is from, there in my laptop, which is not so clear. And now I'm trying to transfer your voice to,
No worries.
oh my God. I don't even know how it works, but it must work somehow. I don't know. Now I cannot hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me now?
Yeah, that is not right. That is not cool. I know, but whatever. I mean,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello? No problem. Can you hear me now, Doctor?
if you can hear me, I believe that you are the most patient, like, friend I've ever had.
No, I can hear you.
Just wanted to say that.
Well, thank you. That's all right. I'm very patient.
Yes.
Connected to iPhone and iPhone.
Can you hear me now? Do we have audio? Can you hear me? Phones.
Battery 50%.
Can you hear me?
Ready to pair.
Can you hear me?
Connected to DESKTOP 30QUPC5.
Sounds promising.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. And
Oh,
that
that's great.
actually worked. Yeah, everything is going to start now. You want to go down, come up again, like, or it's okay. We can start
Oh,
over.
fine. It's okay. It's okay. We're good.
Very good. Let's start over. Okay. Hello. Hi.
Hi, Iman. How are you? I'm
How are
Nadima.
you? I'm great. Thank you. Oh, these guys are still watching the thing. Yeah. Oh my God, that's a lot of work, right?
That's all right.
Yeah. Hey Nadima, how are you? I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that I can hear you. Everything is like awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for so much for being so patient.
All right.
Uh,
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
so
It's very cold here.
so far, I know that you're calling from Perth, Australia,
Yes,
right? East
that's correct.
Australia, the West.
Western Australia.
West. Okay. So, Let's start with this. Can you see this? This is Perth. Actually, this is your city.
Yes, I
Uh,
can see that.
okay, so you know like what they call it. What they call this one? What is this?
That is the foreshore of the Elizabeth Key.
Yeah, what is it? Island.
That's a Rottnest Island. It's a little getaway.
Mm.
You go
Oh,
there by a ferry,
so
like a day trip.
let's. What if I, like, let's say I come to Perth one day,
Yeah.
right? And where do you take me? Like, where do you take me in Perth?
Perth. I can take you down south. We've got beautiful winery. We have scenic drives down Great Highway, which is highway towards down south, Pemberton, Binney, down towards the forest area. It's very beautiful. Very
So where is it? There's a big park like this. What is this?
that I don't know where that is. I'm not great with math.
Bu- the Buyembara Park. What is it? Buyembara.
Whiteman Park, is that what it is?
What is it?
Is that Wyman Park?
No. It starts with B. Boyeem
Oh,
Bara.
Boniat Park.
See, it's not anything that you just said. Like what is here is not what you said, but it's okay.
No, but Western Australia's
Yeah,
got a
this.
beautiful city. I mean, it's not as
Mhm.
busy as Sydney and Melbourne. It's quite family oriented, so it's laid back. So they take a while, so everything's very slow.
Right. I'm still trying to fix everything. So, my question about like today, I wanted to talk about autonomy, and I want to know what you think. What do you think? What is the limits for autonomy?
What is the limits for autonomy? I've never thought about it.
What do you mean? You never thought about it? You don't think there's a limit somewhere for autonomy or?
Um, I don't know what to say. I mean, there is a limit. I guess there should be a limit,
Mm-hmm.
but
No,
I have.
there's no should. Like if you depends on what you think. If you don't think there's a limit, it's okay. I mean, whatever you think.
Definitely, but I've never thought about the autonomy at all.
Mm.
Never
Okay.
come to
Anyway, thank you so much uh, for being so patient. And before we continue to go to other guests, I want to know if you have any question, you want to share anything, you want to say something like that is your platform. If you want to say
my.
anything.
I I don't. I've got nothing to say. The only thing that I would like to disclose to everybody is that um, I'm a survivor of family violence, and on every aspect, I'm just depression and anxiety. But I just want to say that everyone's got their journey, and there's always a rainbow at the end of every rain. Every rain, there's always a rainbow. So always be a light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm. Um, so, how long you have been dealing with this?
15 years.
Wow. So sorry about that. I hope that
That's
you feel better. And
oh,
what they say, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, right? This is what it is. This is how it works.
that's this is. I'm fearless and unbreakable.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Iman.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for being so patient. Like we spent like 30 minutes with you just checking the sound. Like you are the best sound checker I've ever seen.
All right.
Yeah.
Having
Thank
me.
you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Ciao. Okay. Uh, we have Valet. Vlad. Vlad is an old friend. Let's see.
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hey, how are
Good.
you?
Fine. Not too bad. Not
Not
too
too
bad.
bad.
Try to get ready for celebration tomorrow.
Oh, celebration. What you celebrating?
It's a Christian day for for my nephews. For first time I became uncle, and yeah, we get ready for the moment, and we cannot sleep, we cannot eat. Stressful.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't see you. I don't know where you disappear.
you cannot see me now?
Yeah, I can see you, but okay, that's fine.
So you can see me now, or
Yeah, I can see you now, but you disappeared for a few seconds and was a message your webcam, it's a problem with your webcam.
oh,
Webcam unavailable.
webcam now it's unavailable.
One of them, yes.
Oh yeah, that would be okay. I'm just trying to get rid of this one, which is unavailable. And when something is unavailable, you can just simply deny, forget it. Like yeah, you can. So how is it now?
It's good.
Okay, let's just get back to life. Oh my God, that's a lot of work. Okay, so tell me. So do you know what would to okay? Do you know what are we going to talk about tonight? Wow.
I
Have,
do not see much in the comment area, and I didn't have I understand you talk about autonomy, but I
mhm.
didn't see anywhere a question or something.
No, I just want to know what do you think about it. What is your explanation? What is the definition of autonomy? Let's start with this.
Definition of autonomy. I think how long you give autonomy.
So
Maybe
let's make it simple. Yeah. Uh,
constant.
you
Sorry.
can like. Do you believe that everyone can do anything with their life, whatever they want?
Yes, if they have a right motivation.
Who who can determine their motivation?
Uh,
I'm not
depends of
I'm not
being.
asking about the ability of like if they can do it or not. I'm asking
Yeah.
about okay, let's just reframe the question. If so, what do you think about the vaccine?
Okay, vaccine. It's a good thing if people want to protect themselves.
It is your idea, right? So
Uh,
you,
okay.
I mean, you might, have it or not, right? This is your
Yeah.
life. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think anyone can force you to do it?
I don't think so. It's right to force people to do it, but I think it's important to give them the right information and not push them because they will get scared. And I understand some of people have like religion beliefs or some of people have different other values, but I understand how long you give the full information, a person could choose about how to deal with the situation. Because I know back in my country, back in Romania, a lot of people struggling with the subject because of the religion. And it's kind of balance. People want it, people don't. Medicine and everyone in the medical world, they sustain and they tell you, okay, do that because it's a good reasons. You have to. It's a very uh, big step in front of it. But when the traditional way or the other ways tell you, no, it's dangerous, we don't know. Maybe they have numbers, they have chips,
No, I
they
mean,
control you.
this is another topic that. So yeah, of course. Let me just fix it. The information must be provided the way that it must be. Like proper information. But at the end of the day, this is your life, and you can decide what to do. Either you want to take it or not.
That's
Accept it.
true.
Yeah. This.
That's
This.
true. But
So.
I
This,
understand. Sorry.
yeah. I mean, because I'm trying to. The more we go with the topic, I wanted to have like some explanation. So for now, we agreed about the definition of autonomy. It means that autonomy, like autonomous, means you own your body.
Okay.
Yeah. So it means that you can decide what to do with your body.
Okay.
Yeah. Auto, like this is your and like your body. You can decide what to do with this. Yeah, that was a good start. So now we know the definition. So like the further we go in the topic with different like guests, I want to come up with the whole
Okay.
package of ideas.
Okay.
So
I think I guess a bit of topic, but yeah, you can do whatever you want, how long you don't damage others around you. I think that is my belief in that I should sustain because it's kind of where I am in the care field, and that is one of the base why I did the
that
vaccine,
is
why
the
I choose to.
only that is the only rule here in autonomy. This is
Okay.
your body. You can do whatever you want, but as they say, you are free to move your hand wherever you want until the place that my notes start. Like you cannot like this is my
Mhm.
autonomy. No, your autonomy is hurting me. It's the excuse me. Do not harm. As long as you're not harming anyone, just go do whatever you want with your life. That is autonomy, and this is like it's a good place to start with limitation. You already answered the question. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Have a
Thank you.
beautiful. It's late, right? What time is it?
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
three
don't know.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Have a beautiful Christian day for your nephew.
Yeah, thank you very much. And you have
Enjoy.
a nice chat and enjoyable conversations.
Enjoy. Yeah, we will continue to have this amazing topic. Beautiful. Uh, yeah, it's always good to see you. Make sure
Nice to
you
see
take
you.
some rest sometime. You need to sleep sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm having cherry. Yeah, thank you. No blueberries.
Oh, nice.
Thank
Enjoy.
you. Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, folks, that's going to be something, right? The more we go, we probably will have more topics to talk about. So now we are going to talk to Carla and then Maria Lemo. If anyone wants to join this chat on Instagram, now I can see you. I can barely read your comments. Of someone from Richmond Hill, Katanina. Hi. Hey, you're not that far. I can see you from here, I guess. There is a link in my bio on Instagram, like as long as I'm here, not every time, like not all the time. But if you just click on the link, you will be added down there. See, there is a queue. You will be here and we can talk. Or if you are there on what is this? YouTube or Facebook, you can easily now, I just shared the thing here, you can easily click on this. Yeah, I just shared the link on YouTube and Facebook. If you click on it, you will be added here. Now, so then we can talk. We can talk. We are not going to be long, but yeah, let's see. Carla, are you ready? Carla, I cannot hear you. If you're ready, just do some kind of like Yeah. Okay. You're muted. You are muted. Oh.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello. Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. Thank you so much. Yeah, I expected to be a little bit down today, but so far so good. I had my vaccine yesterday, my second dose, and now I noticed that maybe we need to talk about autonomy after I had my own
Uh,
vaccine. Yeah, I guess maybe this is a
makes
good topic.
sense. Okay.
So, but so where are you? Where are you joining from?
I'm from the Philippines.
Oh, Philippines. Oh, I have a lot of friends from
Yes.
Philippines. Yeah,
I
there are
have followers.
more on TikTok. Philippines people are on TikTok. I don't know, but
That's actually
do
where I found you, like in TikTok. Yeah, I follow you there.
oh yeah, that's my question. Does people in Philippines use TikTok or Instagram?
I am no, I got this link from FB. I joined from Facebook and then but I do follow you on TikTok.
Oh, you just find me on Facebook. That's good because not many people use Facebook. My Facebook, I mean, like my Facebook is kind of like not
Well,
so.
I got you. I got no. I set it up that I get notifications from you on FB. That's why I have it.
What is this?
I set my FB that I'll get notifications when you go live. That's why I've seen it.
Because we're talking about TikTok. I just thought maybe I can do the same thing on TikTok as well. Because you never know who is going to join. Okay, you tell. So, Carla, do you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Uh, well, I'm from the Philippines and I work for Telus Mobility.
You work for what?
Telus in Canada, Telus Mobility.
Oh, oh.
The mobile
So but you worked there? You worked from Philippines?
I am. Yes, I'm in the Philippines. That's right. But I work there. I've been with them for going 12 years already. Are you affected by the heat wave
What is it?
or no? Are you affected
Yeah.
by the heat wave?
Affected by what?
Wow, so bad. The heat wave,
Oh, heat wave. No, heat wave is in
like the
like
Alberta, BC heat
BC.
wave.
Yeah, not here. Toronto is like kind of like hot,
Um,
but not as not kind of like heat wave stuff. Okay.
I see. Well,
Okay.
this I think it's a sad for a lot of people. Sad thing
It
for a
is
lot of people.
it is something. So we can. I'm trying to do the same thing on. Yeah. Whatever. This doesn't work. Okay. Okay, Carla, if you wanna share something, I'm so sorry that I'm being busy with this stuff today. This is not easy to fix things. I just dropped something, You notice? I don't know
Well,
why
you
it
were
didn't.
saying something about autonomy, right, earlier?
What?
So in my country, there's actually an autonomous region
Mm-hmm.
wherein it's usually Muslims that's on that area, right? So basically, it gives them the privilege to. Well, it used to give them the privilege to actually live on their own and have their own rules, right? And it's based on it's like a military thing wherein there is an agreement between their leaders and our government, in order for them to function on their own, but still with the limit of being governed by the Philippine Constitution technically. And I think it's a good thing because you actually get something like because they have Muslim, well, Philippines is really it's a very it's a Catholic country, right? So 85% of our population I think is Catholic. So having a Muslim autonomous region actually gives them the freedom to practice their whatever they want with that has has association with the religion. So it gives them the freedom to do that. Although there should be, I think there should be a limit, right? Because not everything that they actually have or that they actually practice is something that everyone is actually approving of, right? Because definitely two religions, although we're not looking at the religion side of it, it's mostly political. I think at the end of the day, as long as they're not wanting to actually overrule the government, I think that's just fine. But if it's
Yeah.
something that would actually, at the end of the day, I guess that's the rule of, that's actually the point of them doing it.
Mhm.
Although it's been a very long time that we had the autonomous region and still we still have the Philippine government, right? But at the end
Yeah,
of
of
the
course.
day, if the person doing the or acting as president for the autonomous region actually has a different um thing in mind, which is to populate and to rule the whole entire Philippines, then I won't agree with it. As long as they only agree to do it on their end with their people, then that's totally fine. There's just a limit within boundaries, right? I think that's
Mhm.
totally cool. But if they would go over that, then that would cause a war in here. Yeah. Well, that's just my take on it. I think that's how it should be done. It's just respecting each other, basically, not
Mhm.
only religion wise, but also with political views, which I think has 90% something to do with.
Okay, thank you. I believe that I mean, like you were told, not I believe you, that's actually what you did. You were talking about uh, autonomous regions in different countries, but yeah, it's actually a relay. You can rely on it. Like you can, uh, it is applicable in that too. You know, like there are places in the countries that they are autonomous. They decide what to do with their own people. Carla,
Right.
thank you for joining. I'm sorry that I was busy with this thing. Now we have TikTok as well on here. It was before it was in my cherry stuff, but now they are like not in the cherries. But I will explain to them if they want to join how it works. Thank you for joining. I am so happy that you're here.
Thank you. Have a
Thank you.
good one.
Bye. Yeah. Okay. Now we have TikTok here, just next to the cherries. We have Instagram here, a little bit like further than cherries. I just wanted to like I made it easy. If you just want to join, get out of the live, go to my bio on TikTok and Instagram both. There is a link, like StreamYard link. If you click on it, you will be added to the queue. You see the queue down there, like don't okay, and we will talk. And that would be a short one because there are a lot of people who are waiting. So we go to the next guest now. It's Maria Lemo. It's okay, Maria from Florida, right? Are you ready? Hey, one, two.
Hi.
Hi, Maria. How are you?
Good. How are you? I'm in New Jersey, not Florida.
Oh, really good. So sorry about that. I know that you are next to the sea, or like maybe kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, yes. I said earlier I'm from the shore initially, Jersey Shore.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Have you changed your color, like your hair color?
Yeah, I did. I'm going through changes.
Yeah, I mean it was lighter before. I mean,
Yeah, I got
you go darker, right?
yeah, my natural is dark brown, so I went lighter for the summer and then we have the heat wave here on the East Coast and I've been in the sun, so we got lighter than what it was initially set for. So, yeah, I'm having fun with it. That's all. Having fun.
Great.
I'm
That's
feeling like blue next week. I don't know. I'll just do whatever.
this is autonomy. This is your life.
Yes.
This is your hair. You
Yeah.
decide. You can go green. You can go pink. You can go blue. You can. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what
Yeah.
do you think about what do you think about the question? Where is the limit?
Would you elaborate the limit as in what we can do with our individual body?
Yeah, like as autonomy.
And are we going to just talk about medicine alone, or could that be anything? Because I
No.
think that, no,
No, autonomy is anything you can do. Like it's not about medicine. You can do whatever
okay,
you want. Like let's say, can anyone ban you from having a tattoo on your body?
absolutely not. No,
Can anyone tell you what to do with your, let's say, if you wanna like let's say you are going to uh, donate like a kidney. Can anyone say no? You cannot do this.
they can't say you cannot do that. No, they would recommend against it if you have other health conditions and they feel it's not in your best interest to do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there are people who provide you information.
Right.
They want to bid, so they want to make sure that you appreciate and acknowledge all the aspects.
Correct.
Yeah. So,
Correct.
like, I know that there are people who doesn't actually they don't like they when they do not have a clear picture, they might make decisions which is not for their best interest. The only thing I can do is to explain it. So this is it. This is how it works. At the end of the day, but this is your decision to make. Right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So what do you think? Where is the limit?
You really want to know what I think? I think that we should be mindful. I think that we should be wise and we should be smart about our bodies, about what we do. I think that we do have, independence and free will to decide what we do with our body. Absolutely. What we believe in, things of that nature. I think we just need to really respect one another. Absolutely. But when it comes to forcing things on people, that's an entirely different scenario. And I always say free will does not necessarily mean free will. Absolutely not. We have the free will to be complete whatevers, right? Doesn't mean that we're necessarily free, because if we are making poor decisions based on free will, the outcome is bondage, mistakes. Yes, we learn from them, but I think we should just be mindful and respectful to what everybody chooses and not to force it on one another. That's the one thing that, no, that it's not cool. And that if anybody wants to force that on another individual, they are more than welcome to create, their own forums and platforms and have at it over there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think too, like, it's protecting everyone, it's protecting what we do with ourselves and our body. And, we're protecting other people. If we're taking care of ourselves and taking care of our bodies, then we are obviously more prone to looking out for others as well. We don't care about ourselves, we're not going to care about others, right?
Yeah. So because autonomy is one of the top, like one of the most important, probably the second most important medical ethics topics, which is like you cannot compromise with autonomy. If you don't want to do something, no one can force you to do it.
Right.
But there are a little, couple of like things that they come above autonomy. I want to know if you just mentioned that others, yes, because you are the owner of your body, but you cannot decide for others, either with your thoughts or your action. Let's say if I have tuberculosis, I cannot say I don't want to be cured. Yes, I can say I don't want to be cured. I don't want treatment. Okay, don't get treatment, but you need to stay in hospital in an isolated room for the rest of your life. Because if you go out, you will cough and you will make the whole city like sick.
Absolutely.
You don't believe in medicine. This is it. You cannot live in the city like this. Because there are
Absolutely.
kids, there are people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean,
I cannot hear you. I don't know what's happened.
not too sure.
Can, oh, seriously?
Did the audio drop?
50%. Connected to DESKTOP
I was
3OQUPC5.
like the moment I feel chill and everything is good. Like I don't know what's happened again.
Can
So can you please say something? Like make sure.
you hear me?
Why though? I mean, this is not cool. I cannot even.
Let
Who
me
said
check.
that? Like, come
Let me
on.
check on my end. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How many cherries did you eat
Everything is
today?
cherries. Oh, cherries, not much. Not many. It was supposed to be my cherries to have, but like the moment, like yeah, now I pick a cherry, TikTok go blind.
It's the best.
Yeah,
You're not eating them. You're using them for the phone.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
what you said is true. And even, to take that a step further, there are people that are just not nice people in the world, right? So
Mhm.
that's a scary thought. There are people that would intentionally try to harm other individuals like that. They don't care. So there's so many variations to this. So I think protecting yourself is a very important thing, obviously priority, but to really care about other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like beyond autonomy. To protecting others is actually ethics. Like beyond must do's and don'ts. Now
Yeah.
I need to. There's a yeah. This is a higher quality. Thank you for joining. You are always
You're welcome.
uh, yeah. You are always welcome. Actually, you always add good point and values to the topic. Thank you. And your new hair color is beautiful.
Yeah, I'll be blue next time.
That would be cool. Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.
Whoa. So I need to that repeat it a couple of times. Yeah, TikTok. Hello, TikTok, Instagram. You are like doing great. If you want to join, oh, I see a friend. Like there are people who are I don't know what they are. You can just go to my bio anywhere you are. There is a link for StreamYard. Easy. You just click on it. You will be added to the studio to talk. And yeah, this is it. If you want to join, this is how it works. Uh, next guest is Chatel. Chatel, you are on the ceiling. Oh no, you're here. Hi, are you ready? What's happening today? Everyone's just doing something with their hair.
Oh my god, can
Hi.
you hear me? Okay.
Now I
I
can hear
thought
you.
I messed up my phone.
You had like Hana thing. What they call it?
Hannah, it's fading
Hannah.
away already. It was really dark before.
Beautiful. How did you do that? Like when did you do this? This is new.
Yeah, I think it's been 2 days, 3 days, I think. And I
What
did it
what was the
myself.
occasion? What was the occasion?
Nothing. I just love Hannah, so I did it.
Oh, maybe you were being ready for the live this week.
No. Yeah,
No.
I was waiting, but I this was just random.
Mhm.
I had my
So,
second vaccine dose today.
oh, how do you feel?
Awesome. It feels so good and I'm really
Come on, you
glad.
don't feel awesome after the vaccine. You
I'm
might feel
glad
like
I did it.
okay,
I
like awesome.
did
Yeah, just feel. Let's do this again. Let's go have the third one
it.
tomorrow.
Well, I thought I would get fever or something, but nothing happened. So I'm glad.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
of course, I had to. Of course, I'm a childcare worker, so it was also necessary. But I wanted to do it for myself too. So my dad is glad. He's like, okay, fine. I'm glad that you are vaccinated. Now he's gonna take it in India.
that's actually a good way to start. The way that you did the Hana on your hand.
Thank you.
Does anyone can tell you like don't do this?
No, why would someone do that?
Can anyone just say, "Oh yeah, don't do this. This is not good." Like,
I would be so
They
pissed
do.
off
There
if
are people
someone
who
says to me,
they are no. Of course, there are people who say that, but like I don't get it.
no, it's, I would tell if somebody would say that you're not supposed to, I would say that that's none of your business. I would do anything to myself. I mean, why would someone else would make a decision for me? I mean,
Hmm.
so
That part of the making decision was like possibly from India.
because that
Right?
happened to me actually. One of my friend, when I told her that I took a the first dose of vaccine, she the first sentence came out of her mouth was like, "Oh my god, why did you do that to yourself?" And
And
I was like, "Okay, why are you talking to me like that? First of all, what's the problem? If I took it, I took it. What's the matter?" And
mm,
she's like, "Do you have any idea what's in it? Do you know what will happen to you?" And I told her that I'm still alive, and yeah, I'm not gonna die.
no, like just to make it clear here, I'm not promoting anything. I'm just promoting freedom of your action. If you want to do anything, you can do it. Like there are people who, like as a doctor, as a physician,
Mhm.
I've been always dealing with people who don't like it, people don't believe in vaccine. It's not just it's not a new topic.
Uh-huh.
When you visit a patient, they don't like it. No, there've been like hundreds of different vaccines. They don't like it. Okay, you need to appreciate it. You need to acknowledge. You need to talk about like what is your concern. I just don't like it. Okay, that's okay. And as my job is to explain the
Mhm.
consequences,
Yeah.
explain how it works, and if there is a question, I answer. If not, I just respect. Thank you. I'm not the one who to put the rules. I'm not the one who say like who goes where, what to do or not. I'm just there to provide information, make help them to make a decision on their own. That's it. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that I'm not. Uh, uh, what is this? I what was that? I'm just reading a comment. Someone says that checking in here. Yes, IG move your phone to for IG people can see. IG people are seeing it. Like you can join here. If anyone wants to join, you can just join here, click on the link, and then we can talk.
I
Yeah,
joined from YouTube actually.
yeah. So you are an old friend. You know how to join me, right? It's for others. Well, thank you for joining. As always, this Hana thing is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm glad you did it. Yeah,
Thank you.
enjoy,
And I have a
enjoy.
small request for you. Please don't say no. Please, please.
Come on, you just ask if you can have a good request, and then you say please don't say no.
Can you
Okay,
follow
go.
me back on Instagram, please?
What?
Can you follow me on Instagram, please?
Yeah, of course. Like that was not a request.
It was.
Yeah, I can do that.
Can you do it now so that you don't
So
forget
as you
later?
can see, my phones are here. My laptop is like way there, and no, I will do this tonight after this the thing.
I have
Yeah,
to tell you the name. It's Shweta underscore
you know what to
214.
do? You just go on my like the last recent post, last post, and
Mhm.
comment something that I can find you. Not every like yeah anyone who wants like what can I say? Uh,
Or I can DM you my name.
oh, the DM, like guys, please, DM is like I cannot find even DMs. Like I randomly respond to DMs. Whatever I see, I respond.
Okay.
Because a lot of them, like that's actually I'm so blessed and I'm humbled by all this. Like, uh, but what can I say? How can I? Like, I probably need help, but I don't like people who respond to your thing. It's not. But I will think about it. Yeah, I will find you. Come on, you always been around. Like this is not something.
Yeah.
Or yeah. So I don't know. Do something. Yeah. We can. I can find you. I promise I can find you. No problem.
Okay.
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 Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're mispronouncing my name. I want to teach you my name before I go.
Okay.
It's Shwetal. Wait,
Sweet.
Shwetal. Shwetal.
Shwetal.
Yes,
Shwetal.
perfect.
What does it mean? Say, what does it mean?
There is no particular meaning, but if you remove the last letter la, it means a color, white. Shweta means white color in my language, so
Oh,
it's not very interesting.
no, it is interesting. I can call you Snow if you want.
Please. My
Yeah.
dad gave me this name.
Yeah. So that's precious. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Okay. Thank you for joining, and
Talking
have a
to
beautiful night.
you
Enjoy
too.
your second dose and enjoy your Hana thing.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Maria, you were here and then you're not here. Oh yeah, you are here.
Hi. How are
Hi.
you? How are
I'm good.
you?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I like this
What?
top. I like this
What?
topic
No,
of.
seriously, what's happening tonight? Like this? Oh, it's Saturday night, right?
That's why it's Saturday, and you know what?
Everyone is doing their hair.
We
Like
had fireworks.
do this
It was
Hana thing. You did your hair. Like, come on.
no, it's fireworks. It's 4th of July, and it's a big. Well, now they're done, but we had a bunch of fireworks outside, and
4th of July. It's third now.
well, yeah. But you know what? Between Canada and the USA, it's been fireworks since June 29th. It's been every night fireworks.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you,
supposed to
I
be
don't know.
something on.
I
There's
don't know
supposed
about
to be
Toronto.
something
Can you?
on CN Tower, but it's not.
Huh? Sorry. I'm sorry.
There's nothing happening on CN Tower. Supposed to be one. I don't know, but
Yeah, they're absolutely. Toronto definitely is going to have like a big. Well, I
no.
would imagine that they would have like a ton of fireworks going on.
Yeah,
Um.
but I don't know. Maybe that's my. I'm not so lucky about this stuff. Since I moved to Toronto, I always have seen this CN Tower, and every time people say, "Oh, do you see the firework?" You say, "No, there's no firework." I'm like, "What is this? This New Year's, like whatever." Every time, like I don't know, people they don't do it anymore because they don't want people to gather, like to.
I know, but you know what? People are doing it in their backyards. In my area here, they're getting fireworks.
I know,
And
but when they do it, like I see it, people go down, bottom of CN Tower, and they do the thing, and it goes like this high. Beep. This is not like when you do it from there. It's something, but you cannot like down, like just do it in your backyard. They come all around, like from other side of the city, on
yeah,
CN Tower, and then they send something like this high.
I know. It's too bad because they do a good job. They used to do a beautiful job, like Toronto, Niagara.
I know. I've heard about it.
It was really nice for Canada Day. They did a couple of years ago before the COVID thing. It was very nice. They did an amazing job. That's too bad because you didn't get to see that.
Yeah, it's okay. We will get there
But
sooner or later. Matter of time.
How
So
are you?
you tell me about what do you think about this topic?
I love this topic. I think it's an interesting topic, and it baffles me. It baffles me how people react. Everyone is entitled to have an opinion. Everyone's entitled to have an idea, a thought. Absolutely, but it's not right to put people down. It's not right to be hurtful or to be disrespectful or to be, you can agree to disagree, right? You can definitely agree to disagree. I mean, I'm like someone who never I don't try, like, I just personally, this is me, okay? Personally, I don't like to go to the doctors. I don't like to go to hospitals. I don't like to.
Who does? Like who's
No
like?
one.
Let's say one day, some one morning you wake up. Yeah, let's go to doctors.
Never.
Go
Like
to all the doctors around the city. No
I
one likes us.
avoid.
No one likes us. No one likes to go to doctors.
No, I avoid. I avoid going to. If I'm sick, like I deal with it. I just, the way I am, I don't even want to take medicine. I don't want to, like, I try to do natural, go natural, like do natural things. But I am going to say, for what's happening with this pandemic and everything like that, at first, I'll be honest, I didn't want to do like a vaccine or anything like that, because I didn't trust, it was too new. This is too new. This is like, who knows what this is all about. If I'm healthy, why would I do something? Why would I make myself sick even more? But you know what? That was last year. This year, I already had my second vaccine. Why? Because I just think that, you know what? I even I have a naturopath doctor that I see. I spoke to her about this and I got her opinion. And I said, should I do this? What do you think? And is, again, autonomy. It's your life. It's your body. Like, you have to do what's good for you and what's right for you. And, after much thinking about this, I ended up doing it. And I felt good about it in the end. But this is personal. I know not everyone's going to agree with me, and that's okay. That's okay. But it's, what I'm happy to know is that my naturopath doctor said that and I'm not promoting anything, I'm just saying this is what happened with me. I got the Pfizer. I was happy to know that the Pfizer is considered to be, have safe ingredients in it, from what I understand. And I'm glad with that. I'm good with that. Yes, I got a little sick after the second vaccine, but I was okay. I'm fine. I'm here. I'm okay. It's, at the end of the day, everyone does what they want. It's your body. You do what you want. We just have to be respectful of one another. We don't shame people or make people feel bad about things. I think that's low class, when people make people feel like crap or try to make people feel like crap. That's not cool. That is not.
I know what you're talking about, but let's make it clear. Like, my best friend, seriously, my best friend doesn't believe in vaccine. Hasn't had it yet. We never talk. We don't even talk about it. Like, this is the idea. Like, okay, so you like, this is something. It's not about. It's pretty much like sexual orientation. Like, you choose what to do, like, with your body, with your life. And if people believe in, this is my body, this is my right, I'm free, okay, do it. But you cannot walk around the city and accuse people and, like, to attack people who don't think like you.
That's right. Never.
This is okay. No. If this is your respect, is a two-way street.
That's right.
I'm not promoting anything.
That's right.
Myself, as a physician, I know that there are a lot of gaps, a lot of Western medicine actually lacking in many topics. You cannot keep asking three why in Western medicine and get three answers. Eventually, after three whys, you will get, we don't know that.
That's right.
This is a fact. That's why me as a surgeon, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, the other day, that last week, I was visiting this lady, Lori. Actually, I posted some stuff about it. She's doing the like amazing job with frequency healing, like energy healing, and I believe in it. I tested it on myself on camera. I will post it like next week. That I'm trying to edit it. There's a lot of stuff. It's not about, when you talk about holistic medicine, holistic means everything.
Everything.
A small part of it is Western medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, you just think about it. Okay, what is the alternatives? What can I do for myself or like anyone else? At the end of, I'm not promoting it, but but yeah, so some people say I just want to do like sun therapy. But just do sun therapy, and yeah, but that I just wanted to just emphasize on this topic that I'm not. Uh, and the only thing that I'm trying to talk about is to respect others' autonomy
That's right.
and to find like a common ground. Like
Yeah.
there must be a limit. There must be a line to say, okay, here we go. Like till now, it's your body and your choice, but from now on, this is like this is for public. This is for society.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
yeah, so
at the end of the day, not everyone's going to agree. That's fine. That's fine. But it's how you move forward. You know, that this is conflict resolution. I mean, there comes a point you have to just, I don't know, like you see a lot of professionals and people who speak and they speak their mind and it's controversial. I get it. I understand that. I understand that not everyone agrees with this. Or they think there's an ulterior motive, you know, like, oh, there's another plan, there's something behind that. That's fine. But the boundary is, you cannot step the boundary where you start, when I say you, I mean in general, people
I mean,
cannot.
you can do anything you want with respect. Respect yourself, respect others, respect others' autonomy, and then do whatever you want. This is it. So
And opinion. Everyone's entitled to have an opinion, and that's fine. And you move forward with that. When you see comments being said that are, I don't know, like, you know, I was reading some of the comments. Okay, for example, I'm just saying this as an example. Oh, I'm gonna unfollow. Like, what is that? That makes no sense. It's like, okay, fine. You know, there's no need to say these things. So whoever's saying that kind of stuff needs to, whatever. You just,
yeah, I mean, it's good for them, good for me. Like as I said, my best friend is against vaccine. Not against. It's not gonna like, but they don't like. Okay, they
it's
don't
okay.
like. Whatever.
It's all
Well,
good.
thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Like Saturday night, and so this is good that you're not outside. You didn't burn your face again.
No.
Yeah. So take care of your skin.
We're all,
As you, yeah, I respect your autonomy, but just say that you better.
yeah.
Take, yeah.
All
Okay.
good.
Thank you for joining, and talk to you soon again.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Good night. Ciao. No one ever mentioned that my new setting is super awesome. Come on, look at it. Have you seen my live before? It was like so painful. I was like, yeah, I have on my couch, and it was not easy. That's why I was dealing with like last 2 days. I was trying to. Now I can like I have my TikTok here, Instagram are there. Like I don't even read the comment. I cannot, like it's far, but I have cherries. I have like everything. Well, that being said. Is it that like yeah? I think it's good. I mean, we can zoom in a little bit. What do you think? Let's just try it before we go to next next guest. Uh, is it? Oh yeah. So properties. Because I'm trying. Like when you learn something new, you need to enjoy it. And zoom a little bit. Come on. Are you enjoying it? Come on, have you seen anything like this before? I'm sitting here and I'm trying. Oh, yeah, okay. Just okay. Again. Yeah, let's see what's happening if I do autofocus. No, no. Okay, I think we're good. We are. Zoom in a little bit more. No, that's too much. Yes, no one can see my cherries then. Okay. Well, we're going to Nisha, and then Jacqueline, and Karen, and Bella. If anyone else wants to join, you can simply just go to the bio, any platform you are now on TikTok or Instagram. There is a link for StreamYard just in my bio. Click on it, you will be added on the queue. Or if you're here on YouTube or Facebook, click on the link and then have some filters like shades. What? Okay. We're going to Nisha. Nisha, hey. You are muted. 1, 2, 3, you are muted. You're muted. Are you listening? I cannot hear you. You're muted, from your side. I cannot unmute you because you're muted.
Hola. Assalamualaikum. Hello. Good evening. Nice environment, nice place.
See, come on, you never mentioned this one. It's beautiful.
It's
right?
good. It's more relaxing. Just my internet not going wild, not going well. Still, just my internet here, my Wi-Fi actually. Okay, how are you? How's your machinery?
I'm good. Thank you so much. It's awesome that you're learning Farsi. You're doing good. You're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing.
Of course, I love to learn another language, especially for my best friend like you. Thank you. So I have. So it is my opportunity to learn a new language because I don't know Iran speak. I don't know Iran speak Farsi. So I know.
Yeah. I really appreciate it that if you learn Farsi. That's a lot of good stuff especially in literature and poetry. You can travel there, but it's not easy. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Shattery also. I just say many times. Shattery is easy, but Halashuma Shattery is not easy. Halashuma Shattery. I talked to my girl yesterday. She said that what you said, I don't understand every single word. We just laugh because very true. My Felicia. Hey, come here. Just for a while. I want to introduce you my youngest. This is my Noor Felicia.
I cannot see it. I cannot see it. Oh, you.
Come.
No. Come.
One second. Okay, come.
Yeah. No.
Sometimes she wrote a message, not me. Sometimes she just say hi. Hey, come. One second. One second only. Come.
Okay, this is against autonomy. Don't force someone to do something they don't like. Forget about it.
She won, but just smile. She just smile.
Smile.
You know what? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, maybe later. She's not ready. Okay. You talk about anatomy today.
Yeah. So let me know what you think about it.
Yeah. Anatomy is the branch of science concerned with the bodily structure. Is it nouns with two definitions, right? The first is about body, the structures of humans, animals, and other living organisms, especially revealed by this. Another, and I love another way because I don't know about medicine. I don't know about medical, but I'm more to a study of the structure or internal workings of something.
Okay.
This is what I'm doing.
Let me just elaborate. Actually, you were talking about anatomy. And now we're
Yep.
not talking about anatomy. We're talking about autonomy. That is actually good. Like way to start the topic. Anatomy is the science of studying body, different parts. Autonomy, on the other hand, means the right of owning your body. It's not about studying it. It's about owning your body and the decision that you can make about your own body. What do you think about this one? As a person, you've been through a lot, I know, but so what do you think? Do you think is there any way that someone can force you to do something with your body that you don't like?
All right. You say about our body itself, right? Our own body, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay. For me, this for myself. I'm doing anatomy for myself because since I'm 32 years old, I got coldness on my feet. I don't know why. Until now, I'm still want to know about myself because yeah, when I ask doctor or I ask doctor don't have answer, or I Google what happened. Also, I didn't. I'm not find anything. But I'm suffer actually for the coldness on my feet when it's cold weather, rain. So yeah, this is still I want to discover this thing. If we talk about our own body, this is my problem now. Maybe my body weight. So I try to put on my on weight. Maybe because my maybe I'm too skinny, so I got coolness. But the coolness is only on my feet. So I'm always wear socks, stockings if they are so cold weather or I'm feel very cold. Even it's hot days, I'm sweating. I'm doing workout. After that, when I sometimes it happen. After that, when I bathing, and suddenly I got cold on my feet. It's like fever. I don't know why. Yeah, it's like fever.
Okay. So I hope that
This is number one.
yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
number one.
oh, there are more numbers.
Yeah. Only another one is about my work because I'm doing because I'm in a
Like,
government business. So,
yeah, because
yeah, it's
like
agonism.
oh, no, Nisha, like listen. Since last time, I decided to make like the talks like shorter because I cannot keep doing it for hours, and so maybe your number one is enough. Every time we can talk about number one, the topic like the most relevant topic that you want to talk about. Now, uh, let's just. I would just ask you one more question. What do you think about the vaccine? Are you going to take it or not?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, okay, I respect that. But
My
so you
family
haven't
has.
decided? You haven't decided yet, right?
No.
Okay, okay. I
But for
hope
my
that you.
family, yes.
Okay. So, but yeah, this is actually a really good example of autonomy. This is your body, and you decided not to have it yet, and this is 100% understandable. I hope that you you how can I say it? Like either you take it or not. I hope that you be happy and healthy as my friend. Well, thank you for joining. Let's just go to our next guest, and yeah, we will talk later again. Sometimes maybe in Clubhouse as well.
Okay.
You there?
Ciao.
Okay, ciao. That was different, but still. We need to remove people from studio because we have just 10 guests. We can have 10 guests at once. So I think it was Jacqueline and then Karen, right? Jacqueline, are you ready? You can. Okay, let's. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you
Can,
today?
can, can you hear me? Your
Yeah, I
voice
can hear
is
you. Can you
not
hear me?
clear, like not at all. Something is wrong with your mic, I guess.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like,
there's something wrong with my mic.
so
Can you hear
what
me?
with, yeah, like me, I can hear you like, not good, but so if you cannot make it better, this is what, like, no problem.
Yeah, I think it might be my mic. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You still can, oh, yeah. So, how are you? I believe that this is the first time we're talking, right?
It is. It is. It's lovely to meet you.
Oh, welcome. Nice to meet you. Where are you joining from?
I'm joining from Queensland in Australia.
Queensland and oh, like yeah, beautiful Queensland.
Yeah. So it's Sunday here.
Oh yeah, that is a yeah. So you are in my future. You are from future.
I am. I'm in the future.
You're calling from future. Okay, okay. So how is everything there? Like, you want to talk about your life a little bit before we get to the question?
Yeah, I can talk about my life. Life is pretty good here. We don't have a lot of cases. We had a lockdown recently, but it was only a snap one for 3 days. Generally, we've been coping very well. We're pretty well. We're very fit in this area. We take good hygiene, and we generally tend to take good care of each other. So we have pretty much been unscathed from COVID. I think we've had 3 cases in the last 6 weeks.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're pretty lucky, and
Yeah.
we're all pro-vaccine here. So we're all just getting the shots when we need to.
Oh, that's good. So,
there's not really any argument over here. We just do it.
I mean, there must be like how come that there is no argument. Everyone is like,
I can't explain it. We just Australians are very easygoing, and if we think something is generally better for us than not like having something is better for us than not having it, we'll do it. We won't question it. We'll just do it. We listen to our doctors. We listen to lawyers. We listen to accountants. We listen to everybody. We just do what we're meant to do.
So you technically, like what I do is when I don't know something, I ask someone who does.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we do too. We rely on our experts.
So, but there are two different approaches on medical science. I'm not talking about which one is like better. One is like they call it yeah, I forgot the name, but the fact is that the doctor believes that they know, and the patient that they don't know. So whatever I say, patient must listen to. Yeah.
So what we have in Australia is called dignity of choice, which comes back to what you were talking about with autonomy. We give people the dignity to make their own choices, but we assume that if they have a certain amount of education about their choices, and if they need to know further information, they will seek that information when they need it.
So this is actually like pretty much like Canada. They believe in shared decision making.
Yes,
When
exactly.
you go to your doctor,
Absolutely
it's not
believe
about it's not just about vaccine. It could be about anything. About like
yes,
if you need a surgery, you need like whatever you need. So you talk to your doctor. Doctor provides information,
yeah,
and at the end of the day, this is your this decision and
yes,
your responsibility.
yeah, exactly.
But
At the end of the day, it's our decision. But um, we we do we tend to do a lot of research on ourselves before we go to a doctor and ask them, so that we go in quite prepared for a conversation.
mhm, yeah. So what do you think about it? Like, do you think this is a good idea to just no, my question. Let's get back to question. Where do you think is the limit for autonomy?
I believe in a lot of autonomy, like a high level of autonomy. I think it's part of being respectful to each other as adults, that we assume the other person wants to make their own decision. And as much as we should have discussions around doing things for the greater good, we do have to do a risk analysis as to like the costs and benefits of doing certain things.
Hmm. But the risk and benefit is about something that you need. You know, when you're trying to make it like a reasonable decision, you go to risk and benefit, pros and cons and whatever. But at the end of the day, some people say, "Oh, I
Sorry.
didn't like it. It's not about reasonable decision. I just don't want to do this. You know, this is my autonomy, and I don't like it."
Well, if people want to just be staunch and say, I don't want to do it because I don't like it, then it's their decision, it's their dignity, but then they have to live with the consequences of not doing it.
Hmm. Yeah. So you don't do it. You take the responsibility of a decision, and you live with it. This is you live with the consequences.
Yeah.
It's not about
And then you
like
become
there are
accountable.
there is some uh, some misunderstanding, I guess. It's not about, okay, if you don't listen to your doctor is not your friend anymore. Yeah, let's just go do whatever you want. You can change your opinion every day. I don't like it today. Tomorrow I come back. I like it. So you're always welcome to come back. It's not about, yeah, like you have people they need surgeries, right? So today they refuse it. We don't want to have the surgery. Okay, this is the alternative. 2 days later, they come back and tell me, you know what? I want the surgery. Okay, this is alternative. You can always be that. This is not personal. You, as a patient, you can come back every day with new ideas, with new needs, and the system. It's not about like what a nice physician. Oh, what a good doctor. It's the system, like how we design to provide you the best information and best like practice anytime, every time, like whatever you want. Well, thank you for joining, Jacqueline. It was really nice to talk to you for the first time. I hope that next time when you join, like your mic is better, because yeah, that would be easier to talk.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, thank you for joining. Have a great night. Sunday. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay, we have Karen. Karen, how are you? Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you came. I how have you been? How was your week? I guess it was last week we talked, right?
Yeah, last week we talked. I've been
So
okay. It's been, nothing exciting.
nothing exciting.
No.
They're pretty much like others. Like there's nothing exciting. For me, that was different. I had like a most amazing, exciting week ever. I went
I
to
know.
the.
I enjoyed watching your
Oh,
pictures
did
and
you? Yeah, did you
yeah,
see this? That was something. That was really.
yeah, amazing. Seeing your pictures at Niagara Falls brought back some memories as a kid. We went up there one time.
Oh, you in there?
Yeah, I have cousins that live in upstate New York, and so we were on the American side. But that was a neat trip because it was just my
but
parents.
let's be honest. Come on, Canadian side is something
Oh,
else.
much better. I have cousins over there. I haven't made up to see them yet, but
Yeah.
my dad talked about that. But yeah, it was that was just such a neat time because, like I said, I'm the youngest of 7, so to have a trip with my parents and just another sibling at that time was amazing.
So you were not like last time you were 7.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to visit. Like, we
Yeah, I have
changed.
to
Like
visit again. I have to get
I'm not even sure that this is the same fall that you saw like back then.
yeah.
No,
No,
because
but it just
there's a lot of new stuff. Well, so yeah, hopefully when
I like
the
your new
borders are
setup.
open. What is it?
I like your new setup. You look
Oh
comfortable.
yeah, come on. See, have you like?
Yeah.
See, this is much better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So and yeah, I'm using my big screen up there and everything. It's a lot of like extra stuff that I need to get rid of for next time. Maybe easier, like as simple as it can. That would be much easier. So,
Oh.
what do you think about the topic today?
Ugh.
About autonomy? About yeah. What is your thoughts?
Yeah. This is a tough one. I do believe everybody has a right to their opinion, but we need to be respectful. Um, it's it's interesting that there's how can I people are going to be mad. There's a slippery slope on either. I think when it comes to when we stop caring about one another, that's when there's a problem. And everybody has a right to whether they want to get there's a responsibility that goes with it. Everybody has a right to whether they want the vaccine or not. Me, myself, and I can't understand why you wouldn't want to get it with how the disease is. But if you're not going to get it, then you need to do the other precautions so you have to take responsibility. And there's protocol, and yes, there's so many unknowns, but there's been, if you think back, I mean, I looked at my mom. My mom's she's in her 90s, and when the vaccine came out and everybody was talking about, she goes, I want it. Because she lived through so much. She lived through polio. She lived through not, asking questions. And I think we need to, and I think about, and when I hear somebody say, oh, this isn't nothing, it's just like the flu, it just drives me crazy. And I said, well, you should say that to all the medical workers and all the people that lost loved ones. And it's horrible. It's not, it's more than, it's just, yeah, I just have.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had to really seriously think about it because, like I said, I have some autoimmune issues, and I've always had a hard time with any vaccines because I was 2 months premature, so I've always had a hard time. Like when I got vaccinated for the measles, I got measles. When I got vaccinated, but there was just no question in my mind. And it's just, yes, it's a personal choice, but if you're not going to do it, then, don't we shouldn't shame anybody, but don't look at me because I'm still wearing my mask when I go out in large crowds, because I'm not comfortable. And that's for me and for you. There's a lot, if you can say a lot of good has come out of this, like the time being quarantined, we have found, some people have found themselves and found, families have gotten back together, spending time, getting off of talking. We've talked. But then again, we've also seen the other side where people are just, I think it's sad when we just don't think about one another. Yes, you have to take care of yourself, and yes, you need to educate, and yes, you need to ask questions and not go blindly. But when we stop caring about one another, that's where it's the slippery slope.
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned good points. So you are talking about precautions. If you don't like, this is extra for me here. I just want to know. Yeah. So as you said, so if you want to do it, do it. If you want to wear a mask for the rest of your life, you can do it, and no one can tell you like don't do it, whatever. If you want to take the vaccine, this is on you. You can do it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And but if I don't, so first of all, uh, I can talk about this topic for hours.
Mm-hmm.
There are different type of vaccines, live kind of, that there's a live virus that they make it like weak, but
Mm-hmm.
it's still live. It's alive. There are like, let's say, killed viruses or bacteria. There are manipulated. There are like proteins. There are different kind of vaccines, and there are different reactions. There are adverse effects for sure. And as I said, I'm not promoting anything. I believe that regarding to Western medicine, we know nothing yet, nothing at all. There is an ocean, and we already have just a glass of water. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we are trying to find some holistic medicine stuff. Okay, we have like, let's say me as an expert in Western medicine, I have a glass of water. The other one with like acupuncture, they have a glass of water. The other one with like energy healing, they have a glass of water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to, validate anything. So let's gather like all we have together. Let's find something. And
Exactly.
at the end of the day, this is your, like, each individual autonomy
Mm-hmm.
to choose what they want to do. These are your options. We're
Mm-hmm.
trying to add options, and if you don't like one, just simply don't choose it.
Right.
Do something else. Choose something else. But
Mm-hmm.
you cannot attack others because they choose
No.
something, and then talk about your rights, freedom of choice, and okay, so this is it. Let's start with yourself. Did you respect someone else's freedom of choice or not?
Right.
And I hope that you and your mom feels, be safe and healthy, and
Yeah.
yeah. So you always, you're one of the rock stars in this, uh, whatever it is, like live sessions, and. Yeah, thank you for joining. I'm not going to ask about uh, your point of view about vaccine or something, but what do you think is the answer for this kind of controversial matters?
I'm sorry, you broke up. What do I think the answer is to what?
So yeah, of course, there are always like controversies. There are always like different opinions.
Mm-hmm.
But what is the answer to get over all of this stuff?
I I think the answer is to that we I think the answer is that we have to don't the answer is not let fear control this, because that the fear is driving this, I believe. And I just think yeah, we got to get over the fear of things and get out of the and stop listening to just educate, just seek out answers from everywhere.
I believe the answer is being respectful and non-judgmental.
Right.
And
That too. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. Because
I
I
mean,
look at this.
you mentioned that, yeah, this is it. That must be me, myself. My job is to make sure that my patient make uh, what they call it, like make a decision based
Mhm.
on truth, based on information that I provide,
Information. Yeah.
accurate information. But if they choose something against my beliefs, I should be respectful and say, okay, this is what you want to do, and I like there are a lot of there are like thousands of topics we can bring up about
Mhm.
abortion, about uh, like maid or euthanasia or like anything like this. But so there's just one key to respect each other's autonomy and
Exactly.
find some like common ground. And let's I
Yeah.
always say that, yeah, love is the answer, and that would be always applicable, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So thank you for joining, and it's always nice to have you
It's
here.
nice to be there.
Hopefully, yeah, see you again soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have a lot of good stuff to share about the trip I had. There's about like energy healing, and like it's about frequency.
Mhm.
At the beginning, like maybe first half of my trip, I had no idea what's happening. But the more I talked to Lori, the more I realized what's happening, and we actually did it on me. She did some kind of experimental stuff on me, and I felt I felt the change. And yeah, I will
Yeah.
post. I'm trying to fix it this week and post it online. Make sure to. Well, I should probably post it on YouTube, because recently TikTok and Instagram being like Instagram is being better, but TikTok is being weird. I don't know. Like everything I
Yeah.
post is muted. They mute my post, and I keep posting like muted, no problem, because I do sign language. It's okay. Let's
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
let it be.
Let it go.
Okay. Yeah. You don't need sound. Hey TikTok, if you're there, you're listening. Please reconsider your behaviors. It's not fun. I post something, the song is there in your library, and but you mute me, and then what's wrong with you, man? I'm not gonna follow your trends. Yeah, you do your trends, I do mine. This is my autonomy. Okay, thank you so
Exactly.
much. Thank you. Ciao. Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.
Good night. Yeah, I think TikTok is not there, but anyway. Bella, you there, Bella? Oh, Bella, you good? I can see you. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Hi.
I'm here, of course.
Yeah, you are there, loud and clear, and not clear actually. Oh no, it's better now. How are you? Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm doing good. Thank you so much.
You're
What
looking
is?
refreshed there.
Yeah, come on. This is awesome. I have my couch, and I was expecting to have it like a rough day after the second dose, but hopefully it's good. Like so far so good. I don't know.
You know, that was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, he's got a different setup. I was like, he's got his cherries, he's got all this stuff around him. All he needs is a deck of cards. He's looked like he's ready for poker.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do this. It's like this is it. When I pick my cherries, the TikTok
A baby
guys
two
will be
cherry.
yeah.
So I've been itching, waiting patiently. I don't know why when I come on here, I seem to always be like the last one. But this is a really a hot topic for me. Obviously, you can look at me and tell it's a hot topic because I have, just looking at me, you can tell I exercise my liberties. So
Awesome.
I want to answer, like, I think a question that you asked someone else. What is the answer for this? And you said to respect others. You know, everybody has, I guess, their own little answer for this. But I really think it boils down to self discipline. However, there is a problem with this because not everyone has self discipline. And so, for me, speaking on both traditional medicine or natural or holistic medicine in reference to this vaccine or any vaccine, um, it may not be appropriate for everyone. Vaccines are like the lady that just left. She said she had like an autoimmune situation going on, and so I feel that if you choose it, if it is your choice to not take a vaccine or any vaccine, you need to exercise self-discipline because your liberty ends once you begin to infringe or push something off onto another person that can cause them harm or take away their liberties. Does that make sense?
I love it. Yeah, exactly. This is it. You're free to move your hands until my nose start, right? Like
Right.
you can do whatever you want with your hands. This is you're free to do it. But when you're hitting my nose, like, come on, no, I'm free to do it. I don't think
And
so.
that's,
You know.
listen, that's with anything. Okay, like for example, I can speak on this freely. Number one, I'm I have several years in the medical field. I have tattoos. Here in the South, it's offensive. They don't allow me to display my tattoos or certain things in a hospital environment. But you can go to a different environment, a different state, and it's okay. The problem that I have with this is, for me, with anything, like the other person was talking about changing the color of their hair. Now, I'm not talking so much, this is more on a personal level. If you see something that you don't like on a person, it could be their gender, how they're dressed, whatever. If you have the liberty to close your eyes, close your eyes. Nobody says you have to look. Okay? Is as long as that person is not infringing on your safety, your well-being, or causing harm to you, it should not be a concern. That person should be allowed to have the liberty to express themselves. And if you don't like it, if you have the liberty, two legs to walk, turn and go the other way, because nobody is forcing you to be in that environment, standing next to that person or looking at that person. You don't have to
Mhm.
open your mouth. You don't have to say anything offensive. If it offends you personally, move around. That's with anything. That's like on a personal level, as far as in reference to some of the things that you were talking about. On a medical level, like talk what you were talking about as far as you being a physician, it gets a little sticky because yes, you need to give your patients enough information so that they can make what is called an informed decision. They can say, well, you can tell your patient, I don't want to take this medicine. I just don't feel like it's good, because some people are old school. Like for me and my culture, Native Americans, we use a lot of, natural medicines, and the choice is not to take traditional medicine. However, when you're using holistic medicine, sometimes it takes a little bit longer to heal. And maybe your health condition, if you wait too long, you're going to die, you know? So as a physician, you have a Hippocratic oath and a responsibility to tell the patient, if you do not take this medicine, this, that, and the other will happen. If they refuse and you know that their life is in danger, then they need to sign an informed consent, because it's called a liability. If they choose not to take this medicine because they just don't want to, and they die, what's going to happen? Maybe husband, uncle, mama, whoever down the road is going to come back and try to sue you. So you have to cover yourself on a medical end. But no, you cannot force um, a patient to take something that maybe they feel like is against their religion, against their beliefs. But at the same time, you have to protect yourself.
Yeah, so this is like, because I believe that, so there are different stuff that when we talk about it, it comes up. I really want to mention some of them. First of
Okay.
all, yeah, so I personally believe my colleagues, like, I don't talk about like all of them, but the fact that this informed consent, no doctors must not. I mean, like, I'm not talking about like what they do. It's not about protecting ourselves. It's about to make sure that the patient actually knows what she's doing or he's doing. That's
Right.
why we provide information. We explain it like 100 times. We ask questions, and not the, it's not about humiliating people with like lack of knowledge or something. The way that you
Right.
ask the question is like this. It's not about, do you understand? Are you following me? You must ask the way that, am I able to, to explain it properly?
Right.
Uh, am I doing a good job? Are you happy with my explanation or not? This is the way you explain it, and you keep asking questions. But there is extreme respect for autonomy. I'm not talking about different love. Yeah, that doctor in that hospital didn't respect me. I'm not talking about that doctor. I'm talking about what it should be, how it should
Mm-hmm.
be. Even if a patient refuses a medication or a treatment, they say, okay, I don't want to have this whatever, this surgery or this treatment. It's okay.
Right.
But before you go, I just need to tell you some stuff, like things that might happen to you, this. But at the end of the day, I'm going to ask you one more question. You are living with this condition, and it is like highly likely that you will come back in couple of days, but you're not conscious because of your condition.
Exactly.
You probably will be unconscious. Yeah. Okay. What do you think about that time? Now I need to ask about the like 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 days from now, when the patient comes back. I need to be informed about her wish or his wish. 2 weeks from now, when he comes back being unconscious, do I have the permission to do this like resuscitation or not? What do you want that day? This is like how it is. This is how it must be. It's
Right.
no, I believe it's not about like North America or like Middle East or anywhere.
I
There is
know
a huge
Canada's a little
gap,
bit different.
between physicians and people. Like, I don't know, they think that this is like, physicians are not the system. I don't even, I not support any system. I'm against all the system around the world. Now I was fighting with TikTok. I have things to do with Instagram. I always against rules. Like, it's not about that's the autonomy that I believe in.
Right.
But physicians, doctors are not the system. No one, no, doctors are not pharmaceutical companies. These people are doctors, nurses, like medical providers, medical care providers. They are dying, literally dying in hospitals for the last 18 months. For what? For money? For like salaries? Come on. And why do you think that they are your enemies? Why? Like, and they, who paid you to do this? To do what? Who
Right.
paid you to spend like last 18 months in self quarantine? You cannot even, hug your children. You cannot see your mom. You cannot do anything because you might be infected, or you might make them sick or something. Yeah, this is much bigger than some people.
Right.
Like, still, I'm not promoting the vaccine or not vaccine. It's not about this little baby virus or anything else. It's about the perspective of people who see physicians, doctors. Oh no, yeah, these guys are evils. No, they are not. I still believe that, yeah, pharmaceutical, even in our ethic books,
I know.
mention pharmaceutical companies as evil. They say if you want to eat with evils, as the medical pharmaceutical companies, pick a long spoon. Don't sit with them. You can because this is
Right.
inevitable. You will do that eventually. You will work with pharmaceutical companies, but you don't engage. Don't be involved too much, and be just disclose everything, all the information. But
Well,
yeah,
in Canada, I know the healthcare system is different than here in the United States, but it did get kind of out of control here in the United States to where before, I mean, they monitor everything when it comes to pharmaceuticals. I remember when I was working in the hospital and the doctor's office, and the pharmaceutical companies would come in and the doctors would get big lush vacations and big payoffs. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a few things too because I was the assistant to the doctor, but I enjoyed it. I won't lie. But they put a stop to all that. It got so out of control. And I think that's where the idea comes from, or what you're talking about. But they have to get it under control here. Now they don't even pharmaceutical companies have their hands tied. It's nothing like before. So unfortunately, that's why sometimes doctors get I guess you could say they look like what you said the patients were saying, oh, the doctors this, that, and the other.
in
And it's
US,
just from not being
in US,
knowledgeable.
the healthcare system is completely different between Canada and
Yeah,
US,
it is.
Canada and any other places.
I know.
There are because there are system. It's not that they didn't come up with we're gonna do this. No, there are four different systems that they any country, any government, they choose it. Okay, let's do this. In Canada, healthcare is free for every single Canadian. Basics.
Right. I saw a documentary on it actually.
Yeah,
I saw a documentary
and
on
it's hard. It's hard to provide all this free services. In US, on the other hand, healthcare is a luxury stuff. If you don't have money, you just go home.
That's right.
Yeah, this is luxury stuff. But this is for now. I know this is another huge topic. We can talk about it for hours. That's why people maybe people more in US, they see doctors as enemies, because when I don't have money, this guy's not going to help me, so he's
Look,
enemy.
Because I don't want to get blocked. Just look, no comment.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, thank you for joining, and we have a couple of more guests to talk to. It's been already over 2 hours. I'm supposed to have make it short tonight. I don't know what's gonna happen, but still all good. So far, so good, guys. I had my second dose, and not even something. Yeah, no, all good. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Oh, I was about to remove myself. Go. Okay, we have Hana. Hanane. Hey, Hanane. Hanane. You're there? You're ready? Yeah, you're smiling. Let's go. Hi.
Hi.
It's Hanane, like Persian Hanane?
It's Hanan.
Okay, Hanan. But what was the E at the end? Like Hanan?
Yeah, there is an E at the end, but it's Hanan.
Okay, Hanan. Hey, how are you, Hanan?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining. This is, I think, your first time here.
Yeah, it's my first time here, but I follow your account on TikTok, not on Instagram.
So you joined from TikTok?
Yeah, I'm joining from TikTok.
Oh, it works, huh? So you just go to my bio and click on the link.
Yes.
And be added.
Yes.
Yes, see, guys, it's easy. It's easy.
Yes,
you want to join? You can join here. Not. Oh my God, I was about to.
Oops.
Yeah. So that was loud. What was that? Yeah. So it's okay.
It wasn't loud. I'm not wearing headphones, so that's good.
Okay. You know why? Oh yeah. So that's better. Okay.
I heard that it's a new setup.
Oh yeah. So you this is your first time. Come on.
Yeah,
you can go back and see what it was the evolution every time I go live, there's a lot of like stuff like now this
Nice.
is not easy. Now you can see the whole new setting, like me just kind of like thrown
Good, and you're
yeah, I'm
comfortable, which
sitting
is
here.
which is good.
I can keep going for hours. The other days I was like I couldn't even move.
Yeah,
But yeah. So where are you joining from?
I'm joining from Canada, from
Oh,
Rivière-du-Loup. It's a small city in Quebec. I just
in
moved.
Quebec.
I was in Montreal before, and I just moved like in January.
What was the name?
Rivière-du-Loup. It's
Rivière
cool.
Toulouse.
Yeah,
Rivière
it's a
Toulouse.
beautiful area. There is a lot
Mhm.
of nature to discover, hiking and paddleboard and kayak and
Oh, Montreal is not that far actually. So let me ask you a question. Is like do you want to talk about your profession? What
my
do you do?
profession. My profession is a digital marketer.
Digital
So,
marketer.
yeah, so
Because
I
I
do
was
like
thinking about. So do you know anyone like anything in Montreal or in Quebec happening around holistic medicine or something like this? I might be
happening
go to Montreal soon. I'm trying to
happening
figure it out.
around medicines.
Yeah. So last week I went to Long Point Beach. You know,
Okay.
it's in Ontario. It's like it's a beautiful place.
Uh-huh.
I talked to this lady that I'm going to post my stuff like later, and she was practicing holistic medicine and alternative medicine actually, and that's actually what I'm doing now. Now I am traveling around, trying to find new kind of healing process. You know, because I already mentioned that, yeah, I am a doctor, but I'm a physician. I'm a Western medicine graduated, but I know that there is a lot of things that we don't know. And if you want to be, uh, if you claim that you're open-minded, you need to be open to anything new. To just, it's not about going to find and validate anything. You just go there to see, to experience, to share, and at the end
Right.
of the day, the more you travel, the more you see, the more you know, and yeah, who I am to validate anything. Just find them, talk to them. But yeah, that's good. You just mentioned. I was thinking about Montreal. Maybe next time I go to Montreal.
That's good
But
that you're mixing your medicine background with holistic medicines as well. It's a good thing.
yeah, I think that would be interesting topic, and at least like when people talk about it, it actually at least with my knowledge, my expertise, it might help to, because I found like what I did last week was, so when she was explaining, it was so technical, and
Oh,
I kind of
gotcha.
like simplified it, like I make it simple on the
Mm-hmm.
video. Now if anyone watch the video, they know what is happening, why,
Mm-hmm.
because at the beginning it was not easy, like for me to connect these dots, but so we talk more, and it comes up something good. But yeah, so let's get back to the topic. Oh yeah, like Montreal, Quebec is one of the most advanced pioneer in human rights in Canada, I guess, in ethics, in autonomy. Like in medical, I'm talking about medical
Mm-hmm.
ethics. They believe like autonomy is like the highest level, in because there's different in Quebec and other places in Canada. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like it's not just about autonomy; it's even like confidentiality, and it's more like French approach. But
Mm-hmm.
Canada is more like Western, like U.S. approach. But so, what do you think about autonomy, and where do you think is the limit?
The limit is as long as you don't affect other people, you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't affect.
you
So
don't
what
be.
is this? So what is this effect
It's
definition?
gonna be like what you said before, like when you touch, you're using your hands, and when you touch someone's nose, it's something that you affect someone. So
Yeah,
you don't
especially
have to do
mine.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you should be like you should be careful about my nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
as long
And
as
you
you don't harm anyone,
yeah,
you are free to do anything you want with your body.
exactly.
Yeah. And who can
And
determine
physicians,
this
the
harm?
role,
Who can say that? Who can say
Mhm.
that you are harming anyone or not?
it's the one who received the harm, I think.
Like they might not even know that you're hurting them.
There
Like
are
just
norms in
like the
society.
example I had,
There are norms
someone
in
with tuberculosis.
society and
Yeah.
some codes and norms in society that make something harmful.
Hmm. Yeah. So that's actually where debate starts. That am I hurting anyone or not? That this is my right to do or this is my autonomy. But if I'm hurting anyone, this like who can distinguish it? This is actually a question like not for now. This is a lifetime question. Like every
Yeah.
time. That's why you need to be open minded. You need to be open to change.
Mm-hmm.
Even ethics can be changed. Like
Yes.
it's not written on stone.
No. It's an
Today, we
evolving
believe that
process.
so 10 years ago, all the world was against euthanasia. People were against like anything. But so like time to time, people comes up with new theories, new thoughts, and new discussions. And yeah, at the end of the day, they come up with okay, let's do this one for now. This is the best practice for now. I'm not talking about like 2 months
I
from now.
think that the role of physicians, for example, doctors, is to make it clear for everyone, for any patient, that they have these multiple choices, and then make it clear and inform them about all the choices that they have, and then from there they can choose whatever they want, the options that they have, and they can choose the option that they think it's good for them.
Yeah, that is
Even
true.
doctors shouldn't be judgmental.
Exactly. Not even, especially doctors shouldn't be judgmental because when you visit a doctor, when you are in the office, you are beyond boundaries. Like no, uh, you are at your most vulnerable space.
Mm-hmm.
So you share anything, any thoughts, uh, anything. You talk about your problems. You don't visit a doctor to talk about like weather. You go there to talk about your problems.
Exactly.
And so for like this is something like not being judgmental. This is the first rule. This is the uh, first step to build up this relationship with your patient.
Right.
But I'd like let's just finish this talk with this. I just make an example here. Sometimes your autonomy is against your doctor's autonomy. Let's say patients go to the doctor, they want to have an abortion,
Mm-hmm.
but the doctor, like religious beliefs,
Mm-hmm.
is against abortion.
Mm-hmm.
So your autonomy against his or her, it is like
Are we
so
talking in Canada or in another country?
anywhere, like let's say in
Anywhere.
Canada. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a delicate topic when you like a patient's autonomy is against doctor's autonomy. You cannot say, no, I have autonomy and I want to do this right now. You are my doctor, you have to do it. So this guy, the doctor, has some values, like beliefs. They believe in some stuff. They might not be comfortable to do this. If it is not emergency,
Yeah.
they can refuse to do stuff, and not there's no hard feeling, no fighting, no like, oh, you don't understand. No, this is
No.
they just kindly will refer you to someone else who do that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they just do this. This is
Mm-hmm.
like easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is an example. It is sometimes you need to know that my autonomy is much could be against someone else
Exactly.
autonomy, and that was good something topic to talk about it. Well, Hannah, thank you for joining. It
I have
was
one
nice talking
question.
to you. Yeah, you just go ahead.
What is your necklace about?
Oh, this one?
Yeah,
It's new though. It's black agate,
black agate.
I guess.
What is it?
It's a stone
Uh-huh.
for, like, it might sound like a little bit ambaravam, but it's supposed to
Good
protect
luck.
you against energies. A friend actually sent it to me. It's they say, like, like bad energies. It's like it's for energies. And when I was talking to Lori this week, I was like, yeah, maybe it works. And because what, sometimes when I go live, it's been hours and not even intentional, but like after the live, I feel so drained, like,
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
But it helps, maybe it helps like to protect me. And on that there is a like raw eye of Ra. You cannot see it, but it is
No.
the
Okay.
eye of Ra. But yeah, so
Is
that's
it
new, and I
from a
like.
native culture or from Persian
Oh no,
culture?
no, I got it from Amazon. Don't say
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I would love to have like a real pure one. Maybe one day, I hope try. So that's why I'm sucker for this kind of stuff. I'm looking for, like, if anyone is listening and they know, like, let's say I'm looking for a like place for indigenous people in Canada to go visit them, to talk to the healing ceremonies, the healing approach. If anyone knows someone who can help me with that, I don't know how I can find them. I would love to do this. I would love to go to, like let's say, let's start with Canada. I would love to go and talk to healers in indigenous societies. Well, okay, thank you. And
Welcome.
that was the question, and you got the answer. Eye of Ra is not obvious. Okay, thank
Bye.
you. Make sure you come back later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we have Yesi and Lorilo, and yeah, so I think that would be the last one, Lorilo, because we already are over 2 hours. Oh, 2 hours and a half. Yesi, are you ready? Oh yeah, okay.
Hi,
Hi.
man. Thank you for this opportunity. This is my first time, first of all.
Hi. Okay. Hi. Hello. Yeah, thank you. This is my first time too. Like, one of my first times. Let's say it's new for me, whatever it is. Like, hey, how are you?
Getting so far so good. I have a lot of things on me that I would like to share, and I'm so happy and blessed that I have this opportunity with you, because I believe in anatomy and everything. That's why I got my shots. I got Moderna. But sorry, I need to check this. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on.
I can see you now. A little bit like this. Okay, COVID. Yeah. Okay, so you got your second dose. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have one of these. Like, not them. Mine. Like in Canada, they give you like a real certification. Like
Oh,
the big one. They're kind of like, you can put it on the wall behind you. There. See, this is mine. This is
no,
my COVID.
here is a little car and everything,
Yeah.
but everything changed. And yeah, I believe in that. But now my question It's like, yeah, because it's the same thing. Even with the flu shot, every year I got my flu shot. I believe everything in science that can help us and protect, because that's why you're there. You study for that, to help us a little bit. Science helps a little bit, right? That's the. But right now, honestly, doctor, this is my second time that I had COVID.
Okay.
Right now, I'm in quarantine.
After you got your vaccine.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
because
Interesting.
my first sign is, by the way, I live in New York. I got the first time that I got COVID, that was back in March last year, and it was horrible. The symptoms was the worst for me because every day I have a different symptoms. Every day. Right now, since I got the vaccine, I was protecting myself. I was hanging out with people all the time. Right now, it sounds kind of, let's say it in that, like, crazy to ask people, hey, are you vaccinated or not? Because especially me, I would like to protect myself. Because I don't want to get sick. Apparently, I don't want to get sick again. But the funny part here is, after I got the vaccine since April 15, that was my second dose, and I have all the side effects of that shot too. That's why sometimes I feel like this virus is playing with us, or is the science? I had that kind of questions to myself all the time, because since now, and in quarantine, I had to do 2 times work quarantine, because I'm in quarantine with my daughter, and she's today, actually yesterday, because in 7 minutes, it's past 7 minutes, and today is July 4 over here in New York.
Happy Independence Day.
Thank you.
4th of July. You're
Yeah.
talking about freedom. Yeah, come on, guys. Happy 7 minutes past. Happy your Freedom Day. I hope that everyone feels free and everyone respect other freedom.
Yeah, but doctor, question right now is like, I don't know if you can find any like statistic or something, because I keep asking myself that. Since I have exposed to someone that I wasn't directly to that person, but the person that worked in that place, they didn't get COVID. Only me. And all us 4 people, we were vaccinated. But the only one who has COVID, that was me. And right now, since I'm in quarantine, my daughter, that she turned 12 years old yesterday, and she's with me. She's in
Happy
quarantine
birthday.
with me. She didn't get COVID.
Okay.
That's the question. And we've been sharing the room. Oh, because New York is offering a place to stay. That's why I decided to stay this time in a hotel. Because I thought that the symptoms are going to be worse. And thanks God, it wasn't bad at all. Like sometimes I got chills. That's why sometimes I'm wearing sweaters and everything. And I got a lot hydrated. That's why it's like, but how I try to, help me to understand how this science work, or how is, because I know this is a new virus. Everything is new in this environment too. How is that possible that we can get it in that way? Since we vaccinated, we feel, for example, for me, I feel like, okay, I'm going to be protected, but I can see that I wasn't 100%. Can you help me?
So, Yesi? It's Yesi?
Actually, it's Yesenia, but everybody call me Jessie because it's a simple way.
Okay, simple way. I love simple stuff. Let's make it simple.
Thank you.
First of all, this is my personal opinion, and because you asked me, I'm sharing my personal opinion with you. This is like this first thing. I just want to mention this one.
Sure.
People say stuff, and when you say, "Oi, what are you talking about? Like, this is not who. Like, this is my personal opinion." Okay, who asked your personal opinion? Like, you cannot just grab someone in the street and talk about your personal opinion. If they didn't ask your personal opinion, like, just keep it personal. You know, you don't share your personal other things with people like randomly, right? Your opinion is the same. You do not share it like out of blue. Oh, yo, come on, let's talk about my personal opinion. No. If someone asks your personal opinion, you can share it. If not, you have like personal space to share your personal opinion. Yeah, no offense, but this is something people need to know. Yeah, so this is my personal opinion about vaccine and about this knowledge, like whatever. And you asked, because you asked, I will talk about it. Let's start with this. Today, we have the most, let's say, the biggest amount of knowledge about COVID so far. Tomorrow, we have more. The day after. So this is new, yes? Like every day, we collect some new information. There are people around the world, they try to figure it out. No one never claimed that, yeah, this is the reason, and this is the cause, and this is the cure, and this is the vaccine. No. Like, this is a miracle that how fast they grow over like 18 months. And this new technology actually would be helpful for many different other diseases, like HIV. There could be a vaccine for HIV in the next couple of years. There could be vaccine for different cancers with this new technology, because they had to do it. So before, because at the end of the day, money talks. There was a lot of investment on. I love football. Like in US, you call it like soccer or football. Like, yeah, this is fashion or like whatever, this kind of stuff. Like, how much money was spending all around this stuff, and how much money was spending around experimental like medicine, or like, what is it, like studying new techniques of like vaccine, or so. Like, it was like this. And now it's huge, because you need it. You need the vaccine you need the cure, or you need this whatever it is, to be able to get back to normal, that you call it normal, which was not normal, but whatever. You need to spend like billions of dollars on sport. Let's do this new sport. Let's do this like World Cup. Let's go do this like Olympic or whatever. Like, yeah, why not? So everyone would love it. But as long as you do not solve this problem, everything else will be just on hold. Now everyone focusing and trying to figure it out. So this is new. I'm happy that there are a lot of like investment on it. I'm not sure that who is actually behind it. Like, there are different countries. It's not like one person behind this investment or this study. There are different countries with maybe different gain. I do not know, but my understanding is this virus it affects different people, individuals, in different ways. There must be something in your gene or your proteins or your blood, or like, it makes you more vulnerable, around this virus. There are people who've been exposed and never even felt anything, not even being positive symptom, or no symptom. They never got positive. And why, I don't know. And if they know, they probably will solve the problem. If someone knows the answer for your question, so okay, this gene is responsible, this specific protein is responsible. That's why. So your case, like people who've been infected, being like positive twice, even after the vaccine, they are best cases for, if someone study your gene, they probably will study like different people genes around the world. They say, they come up with that could be the reason. This is new, this is young science, and I hope that I could answer your question. Again, I said this is new, and it is not that I'm promoting it. I don't know, like, that was my choice, I did it. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't,
Yeah, sorry for interrupting you. I did the same thing. I made the same decision too, to get the shot, because I want to be safe. since we're working and we're surrounded by people, but people don't listen. That's the problem here. For example, right now, people they keep telling me, you see, the vaccine doesn't help you at all. Why you just
But
doing
let me ask you a question. Your
Yeah.
symptoms are different after the vaccine or before the vaccine? First time and the second time. There's different symptoms?
Totally different, because the first time it was the worst. I barely can talk. I barely can go to the bathroom. Let's say in that way. This time it was totally different, just tired, as you can see my face, even for the time too. I should be sleeping right now. But mostly right now it's only headache. That was a big headache that I have for 5 days. A big headache, tired, my muscles. It wasn't so bad, to be honest. At least it wasn't so bad. I can see that the vaccine, if it really helped me, because the effects it was. But also the doctors called me because they offering me something like they want to put in my body too. But really this time I rejected, because I said no, I don't want to put more chemicals in my body. At this time seems I'm scared. I'm totally scared, because I was afraid of my daughter. Like you say, yeah, it makes a lot of sense right now for me, since you say it could be something in my genes, because since my daughter is exposed to me since day one, and she's still with me right here, we're just sleeping in different beds, and she's still negative. She doesn't have any symptoms at all.
Yeah, there are people who are more, the immune system is resistant against this. It's not about your immune system is weak and hers is like strong. There might be another virus that you can protect yourself, but she cannot. This the different. This specific one acts like I heard about, like I read articles about blood types, that there are different blood types are more vulnerable about around this virus, and yeah, they are like all guess.
Yeah,
Uh,
mention that about blood types. I'm
theory.
sorry, I'm O positive. And they were saying that apparently people with O positive doesn't get like those side effects and be like I need to be on the hospital. It's true. Oh, but I'm asthmatic too. I'm asthmatic. I didn't go, but yeah, for example, today I'm having some issues with my heart, but actually it's my anxiety, because I'm nervous about this. I'm totally nervous, because it's being in this twice. It's not easy for me, because I'm trying to understand everything. That's why. And also after I got the vaccine, doctor, I caught the hepatitis too. It's like, for me, it's been a lot of things that's going on. That's what I said. Sometimes, like you were saying too, if I believe in that, I do believe in that too. But I had the same question: should I do the same thing to my daughter? Because since she's turned 12, right here they offering the vaccine for the kids.
Yeah, that is the question I cannot answer, to be honest.
Yeah.
I cannot even answer my best friend. Should I take it or not? I don't know. I can decide for myself. I believe that you eventually will trust someone or something, or your intuition or whatever. Like, this is your choice. That's why I cannot even tell my family what to do. I would tell them I'm going to do this, and that's it. If anyone wants to do this, I respect. If any, like, someone doesn't like it, I this is. But about kids, I know that probably the most delicate topic around the whole virus is kids, because parents need to make the decision, and it is not yet. I don't know, I just don't know. I like, but so if you trust your medical health, like medical, healthcare system, you can trust, you can wait, and like, thank God, I'm glad that the symptoms on kids is not that complicated. There are cases for sure, yes. There are cases that children are in fact affected, like
Yeah.
there are terrible, terrible stuff. But most of the time, children are let's say not immune, but less serious symptoms.
Yeah, I can see that right
Yeah,
now.
let's say
I
yeah,
can
that's why. And like, who can provide new information? People like me, like you, who've been volunteered to, okay, let's have the vaccine. I made my decision. I made up my mind. I had my vaccine, and if something happened, I'm not. It's not a hero. I'm not talking that we are doing like a heroic stuff. That was my choice. I did it. But like, this is logical to, okay, let's just adults take it first, and then we come to children, then we come to like even toddlers, and then we can, like, the more you, now we have like pregnant women and children. They are always this on safe side. You don't want to gamble, you don't want to take risk, like even 1% risk about them.
Mhm, mhm.
And yeah, so I hope that I answered the question. And
Thank
we
you.
have our last guest. Thank you for
Thank,
joining.
thank
It
you
was
so
really
much,
nice
and I
talking to
really
you.
enjoy your videos. I
No,
really,
thank you.
especially the one that you just did in Quebec. Oh my God, that with amazing view. I love it. Actually,
Quebec?
yeah, Quebec or by the Niagara, but the
Oh,
Niagara.
Niagara. It's not, Niagara is Ontario. It's not Quebec.
Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about that. That's why. But I'm planning
That was a
as soon as.
nice view though, but the sound was like, come on, it's not easy to make video outdoor, especially like in jungle, like in forest. You can find somewhere. Yeah, okay, let's do this. It's just birds. But Niagara, come on, people are like going, wow, yeah. I had to go there like six in the morning. Okay, no one's around. At least, but you cannot ask it falls. Okay, please just keep it out here. I'm trying to do something. It was
It's true.
that
It's
I was
true.
like 200 meters away, but still you cannot hear yourself.
No, but it
Yeah.
was amazing, doctor, because we enjoy everything that you're doing. Like you trying to help and inform us. That's what I love it. And also talking about like your digit that you have. You said if it's so hard for you, go to Guatemala. I'm from Guatemala. In Guatemala, there's a lot of Mexican people.
Guatemala.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a lot of Mexican
Guatemala.
people that it can go easily for you that you can travel to Guatemala.
Yeah. Okay. Please, if you can email me, you can send me anything, anything related to this topic, healing, guys. If you, yeah, please, healing practices in different countries, different cultures, different. That's actually what I'm doing. I'm trying to find extraordinary people, cultures, extraordinary things. So we have the platform. Let's find them. Let's talk about them. Let's share the knowledge. Let's see.
The only thing is like you need to bring someone who speaks Spanish, translate everything for you.
Yo hablo español un poco.
Oh, then you start doing videos in Spanish, doctor.
Sí, porque español es la segunda lengua en el mundo. 33 países hablan español.
Exactamente. Oh, o sea, excelente, doctor. O sea, aparte de ser simpático, inteligente, que todo el mundo aquí lo adora, he leído varios mensajes y they asking, oh, are you married? Are you single? How old are you? Look, I'm still here. Look, because I'm still like with you, but I'm still reading everything.
Okay. So let them join and ask their own questions. Muchas gracias, señorita.
Thank you so much. It's a good pleasure. Okay, bye-bye.
Good night. Okay, we have our last couple of guests, I guess. So it's not fair. So you just joined. I cannot. Yeah, I will keep going till. Yeah, we have Lorilo. You there? I know you're there, but if you're ready, just make a move or kind of like, yeah, okay. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
See you.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm coming from Tennessee.
Your mic is kind of like,
How do I fix that? I noticed it was crackling on the last one. Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. Like, I don't know why it's happening, but
It's crackling when you talk to me, but I sound clear when I'm doing it. I don't know.
oh,
Not sure why.
Oh,
If it's a problem, I understand.
it's crackling. whatever.
All right. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm bummed.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let me try something else. Maybe that's mine. Let's
This
see.
is my first time in here, so I'm not sure.
This is my first time in here too.
Hmm.
And in here, like I worked somewhere else before.
In this,
I'm just
yeah.
trying to. Let's see if it's. Oh, no. Okay. No, no, it's not. It's not good.
Yeah, it's got to be me. I don't know what it is.
Let's just try something. Let me. Default. Yeah.
It started during the last one. That better? Can you hear me? Completely lost. Oh, I can't hear you at all. I lost you. That's a bummer. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Too bad I don't know my sign language. All right, bye. I wish. I don't know it. All right, bye. Bye. I don't know what's happening. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you at all. That's really weird. I feel like I'm in a work Zoom meeting. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. My spirit guides are here and they're messing up the electronics. That's why. Let me go over here. Here we go. There we are. Since you're talking holistic medicine. Anyway, I appreciate it. I'm sorry I can't hear you.
Oh, we're talking about speakers now.
Well, I can hear you now, but now we're crackling again.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, but we're crackling again.
No problem. Let's crackle to the end of the world. As long as you can hear, like, okay, who cares about crackle? Let's crackle.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So what was that thing? That holistic thing? What was that?
These are actually angel. These are cards for
Hi.
my angel spirit, so I can get a message from my spirit guides. I just kind of started this whole journey too about a year ago, and in America here, you know, no insurance will cover it. It's really hard to find. You know, I really think that what you're doing is amazing because Western medicine, you know, really, I think doctors really need to be trained on some of this kind of, you know, medicine as well. There's huge studies, you know, about the placebo effect and what your mind can do and things like that. So I really, it's important.
Yeah, but what is actually this card do?
Oh, the cards. All right. So all I do is people are going to say it's like voodoo. I can't get it in the camera. Sorry, I'm not good at this. So it's a bunch of cards, right? And they give you a little book guide so that when you pick your card, you shuffle them, you pick it. If it flies out, you choose it. Otherwise, you just pick one. They're beautiful cards, right? And they all have like a different message. This one says, listen deeply. You know, different things mean different things. So every so often, I'll come to these cards when I'm having questions or a problem and just try to get a little guidance. I used to think it was all hocus pocus, and maybe it is, but I finally realized at my age that what you believe is your reality.
Can you do one for me?
Sure. Absolutely. All right.
You
So
just pick it up and let's say what your guidance and spirit would.
how about for you? You want
Yeah,
yours?
for me.
All right. So there's a little prayer we start with in here. Thank you,
Okay.
angels, for reminding me of your presence and revealing to me what I need to know. I am willing to listen and receive, and so it is. Okay. Angels, let's see what we have for the doctor here. What do you want the doctor to know today? I'm not a pro at this in any means, okay?
No, it's like
Be plenty of people
if the angels are going to answer, they don't need a pro. They just need a hand.
Okay, so this says forgiveness and understanding. Okay. Let me look that one up. I mean, it's probably pretty obvious, but let me see what it says. Says your message: as soon as you see the word forgiveness, you'll know where this energy is needed in your life. Forgiveness is a correction to human vision, an opportunity to see through the eyes of the soul, and ultimately it gives us an idea of what it's like to see through the eyes of our angels. Whatever the situation that feels heavy on your heart right now, when this card appears, your angel guide is inviting you to release it. You aren't being asked to accept bad behavior or let it go, but to realize that the only person who's truly being affected by your unforgiving thoughts and feelings is you. Right? And this is kind of in line with the things that you say in your videos in a way, right? You don't deserve to have past events get in the way of present happiness, and that can only happen if you make space by releasing painful experiences from your heart. So call in your angels and ask them to help you step into the energy of forgiveness. Even if you feel you don't know how to forgive, the willingness to do it will be enough. What do you think? Does that apply to you at all?
Oh, I mean, let's make it simple. The whole idea was just let go and forgive. Who?
Whoever it is for you.
Oh, you can start with forgiving yourself, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely forgive myself every morning. I wake up. Oh yeah, so let's just
I
let it
love
be.
that.
I'm so easy on me. Like, yeah, I am easy on myself. I
Good.
forgive myself because I love my mistakes. Uh, uh, I love my mistakes. I lived a life with no regrets, but a lot of mistakes.
Right.
It's okay. So, but
And
about
you
the
try to pass
forgiving,
that on to people, which is
yeah,
great.
about forgiving others, it's actually it does. I think like it does resonate, especially today.
Okay.
Last 24 hours, it was not the best kind of thing for me since I had my vaccine.
Right.
Like there were some friends which I don't know why, but they thought that they can decide what is good for me or not, or is it the right thing to do or not. I been there before. The people, maybe they just because they care about you, or but this is like overreacting to do something about. This is as I was talking about personal opinion. Uh, this, but yeah, maybe for at the beginning I was a little bit like I don't know what is the exact word. Not hurt, but not happy about it. Okay, what's happening here? And
Right.
some others like, but there are like not many, and I was like, yeah, now, but yeah, but even before the card said, I already came up with this topic today. Okay, just love is the answer, and let's just respect each other. And if you believe in something or not, you do whatever you want to do with your life,
Right.
and we still can be friends.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, as long as we are respectful and non-judgmental, and we are open-minded in any way possible. You cannot be open-minded, but yeah, I'm open-minded about holistic medicine, but no, not about Western medicine. If you're open-minded, you are open to any ideas. Doesn't
Right.
matter if it's against your thoughts or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but forgiveness is a big one. Yeah, I need to even think about it. Maybe it's better. Yeah, maybe I come up with a quote or something for next week about forgiveness.
Right.
That would be inspired by Lori Lowe.
It's just
Lori Lowe.
Lori, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I've been following you basically since the beginning. I think since you first started, and I do enjoy your newer ones with where you edit the music and that. I really enjoy that. But everything that you post, you know, it resonates somehow in most people's lives, depending on where you are in your life, I guess. And a lot of what your content does relate to me and the journey I'm on right now. I'm also in laboratory medicine, so I was very fascinated with the whole COVID discussion as well, because I work on an analyzer that does real-time PCR, and we do tests for SARS-CoV-2. So I was very interested in that whole conversation as well.
Yeah. So I really appreciate your work and your.
Thanks.
You know, you are one of the people who are sacrificing everything for the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like people just might think, oh, this is there are doctors. No, there's not doctors. Doctors probably are the smallest piece of this whole beautiful picture.
Yeah.
Because there are everyone from like truck drivers to essential workers. Everyone is. This is a battle, and we are all fighting against it. But it cannot last forever.
No.
If you are against anything, you know, I am okay. Like numbers have not changed. Oh, there's no like. Just imagine yourself 1 year ago. There were people who couldn't even leave their bedroom.
Right.
Like they were terrified. Like,
I was touching the samples, taking them out of the bags before we even knew what it really was. You know.
yeah, so that's it. So like the problem is that human beings are forgetful, like really, really forgetful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why, you know, like when you are not, that's how you don't appreciate your today, because you don't remember your yesterday. But yeah, thank you for sharing. Thank you for the card. I will try to do work on the forgiveness more.
Absolutely.
And so before we go to our last guest, Caitlin, is there anything you want to share? I hope that we can.
No, I was sort of, listening to some of the people before, and I don't know, maybe I'm older than a lot of them, but I remember when I was in middle school and swine flu came up, right? And there was no internet or any of that. And they lined us up and they gave every person a shot. And it went away real quick. And I don't know, I understand, I get everyone's point of view, but is there not any science now to back that the areas, or that it has gone down since people have been vaccinated, or the places where people are vaccinated the most have the lowest level? I mean, there must be some proof at this point that it helps. And there's really no other way. I don't know how people think we're going to get through this. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you, as an expert, you shared this stuff. I try not to make comments about it.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
No, I mean, no, that's okay. I mean, I just want to, it's not like two people are like
I understand.
same side. It doesn't like, yeah. So this is it, and then what? I'm just listening and let these people.
I can have a
decide.
point of view because I'm just a guest.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for joining, and it was really nice talking to you.
You
Have
too.
a beautiful rest of the night, I guess.
You too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. So our last guest. So people cannot hear me. Can you hear me or not? I'm talking to myself or what? Kathleen, you can hear me, right? You can. When I say your name, you were happy. So I know that you can hear me. So if you cannot hear me, you need to do something with your thing, like your laptop or like your. Yes, is okay now. You see? Okay. Let's just go to our last guest. Kathleen 97KL. Oh, KL, you're from Kuala Lumpur.
Hi, doctor. I've
Hi.
been here before.
Yeah, so your voice is so clear. Yes, this is so.
Yeah.
This feels so good to I don't need to do
Yeah.
that. I can
Okay.
just sit back and listen to you. Hey, how
Yeah.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I just had my brunch, and I was actually following you since the beginning when I got up, because it's when I listened to you that time. I think it was about 10 in the morning, but you guys had already started. Yeah. So I just switched on the Instagram channel, and then I just listened to you guys while I was cooking.
What did you cook?
Usually today it's broccoli, chicken, and fish curry.
Oh, it's a lot of food.
Yeah, but it's not just for today. It's for this meal and the next, because once my weekday starts, I don't really have the time to cook. So I just prep and I pack it in Tupperwares. So when I'm busy at work and I don't have time at all, at least I have home cooked food, and I don't have to actually order from outside, which is unhealthy.
I'm so happy that you mentioned food because that would be some other topic. Let's
Yeah.
say people are vegan. Yeah, they are vegetarians. Okay, respect.
Yeah.
But so they just grab you in the street and say, "Yeah, you should stop eating meat." No.
It's, I
You
mean, in my,
start
yeah.
any new ideas start with this fact, with this idea that okay, we need our voice to be here. We need to be respected. Okay, and then when
Correct.
you're respected, just be respected and be respectful.
Yep.
Don't poke others. Oh, you need to do what I do.
Correct.
No,
Correct.
this is
Absolutely.
like, yeah, that is. But
Yeah.
now we are over this stuff today. But yeah, so as last, I hope you enjoy the fish curry and the chicken thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. So here, I mean, I'm very, very grateful because on a regular basis, I have a colleague of mine whose husband actually goes off like fishing. And she actually, whenever that happens, she'll give me a call, and she said, she calls me Cat. Most of my friends call me Cat. So she said, Cat, do you want some fresh fish from the sea? Then I said, yeah, if you have spare, then why not? And she just brings it over, and I get fresh fish, you know?
What
So
kind
I'm
of
very,
fish?
it can be anything. It can be the garupa, it can be the snapper, it can be various types of fish. It's like whatever that she and her husband gets when they go off fishing, you know? But with the extra, she just drops it off, and she said, yeah, I'll give you some fresh fish. So I'm pretty grateful in that sense, to have that opportunity where you have like friends who drop by and just sends me this fresh fish. Yeah. So I mean,
Like the
we
way
had,
I asked about the what kind of fish, like people might know think that oh this guy is like fish expert. I have no idea. Like for me, there are three different fish. So first of all, for people who are not so expert in English, this is something that was like hard for me to. You cannot say fishes. It's just fish. One fish is fish. 10 fish is fish. Like 100,000 fish is fish. There's no fishes. I don't know why,
correct.
but
You're speaking
it
to
is
an
how it is.
English
No
teacher
fishes.
here.
Yeah, it is no fishes, just fish. And
English teacher here.
yeah, for me, it's just cute fish, ugly fish, like shark. That is are these three different fish that I know. Yeah, so like you are like the one that you mentioned is cute fish or just like ugly fish.
Well, some of them are ugly but taste great. But all the fish are from the sea.
Yeah.
I much prefer fish from the sea. You know, so that's great. Yeah, and I love the topic that you touched on, autonomy and respecting everyone. I think one of the things that we actually, I mean, I love following your channel because you always said respect other people, but you also say respecting means respecting yourself as well. That includes yourself. That is like super important. But I like the part that when you said that when you practice autonomy, and you're also practicing not just autonomy but also responsibility, because I noticed that when you had that injection, basically it's just practicing autonomy, practicing responsibility, and showing the world that we should have open minds, and we should decide based on things that are logical, like logical information, and then we decide on our own. Because I know that not everyone lives in a place where you have 100% autonomy. Actually, the world doesn't have 100% autonomy. There are places in the world where the laws and the society are pretty judgmental. But we make do with where we live and practice autonomy the best possible way. So I think that when you had that injection and you showed it to the world, you really, really showed that you practice autonomy and you practice responsibility as well to yourself and to the society. Yeah.
So this
So
is
thank you so
before.
much for that.
Thank you to mention that. Seriously, before I had my shot, like how many questions I've been asked about vaccine. What do you think about it? Should you take it or not? And I never respond. I never. I cannot. What they said, like, do you practice what you preach? How can I encourage people to do this when I haven't done it yet? Like they've been asking for months. Okay, should we take it or not? I said, okay, I don't know. Like, what can I say? I'm not in a position to make a comment. That was my response. I still am not in a position to make a comment, but at least I being clear about my opinion. I take it. Again, I'm not promoting it. It might be harmful. It might be like the worst decision of my life. I did it. I hope that it helped. I did it because I believed in it, and I did it.
Correct. We
If you
can only
believe
do
in
that.
anything else, you can do it. I never attack anyone because they don't like it or do like
Correct.
that. It could be my worst decision. I don't know, but yeah, at least I did it freely, and I'm happy with being free in my decision. As you said, there are people around the world, unfortunately, they cannot make their own decision, not about their vaccine, not about their religion, not
Correct.
about their sexual orientation, not about
Correct.
what they eat or not,
Correct.
what they listen, like music or not.
Yep.
Wow, you have no idea what is happening around the world. If you want to like talk about autonomy,
Yeah.
not you, I mean, like, if in general, there are people who they cannot choose their own spouse, their partners, they nothing. So be like, think about it, think bigger. Let's say, think bigger.
Hello. Yeah.
Say
Can
hi.
I call you back?
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Who is it?
Yeah, I got a call to fix something up. But anyway, I'm just going to keep it as short as possible because it's pretty late there as well. Just for your information, in Kuala Lumpur itself, there are hospitals that actually combine Western and Eastern medicine to give patients the best possible solution.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it's actually
you mean that I might need to visit
I mean,
there?
I mean, just to inform you that there are hospitals like that. Because I know of one particularly, this is Tung Shin Hospital in Kuala Lumpur itself. So my brother had a knee injury that he sustained from playing futsal. And he went to a couple of doctors and they all told him that, he needs to operate. And even when he operates on the knee, he'd only gain like maybe 30-40% of his original, how the knee works. So my brother didn't want that. He still wanted to continue playing games and walk normally. So he searched around and then he found this hospital that practices acupuncture, which is Chinese medicine. But they don't practice just acupuncture just per se. They combine it with Western medication as well. And guess what? He can walk properly now. He can play futsal. He can play basketball. So it's
First of all, I'm so happy for your brother.
yeah.
I am super happy that you mentioned acupuncture because now I am contemplating to interview one of the rock stars around the world in acupuncture.
Right.
She lives in BC. It's a little bit hard for me to go there now. I'm trying to figure it out, but that is in my bucket list, and I
Yeah.
will. Maybe who knows? Maybe soon you see some posts from me like going to BC. I was thinking about there is a train. There is a train from Toronto to Vancouver. It takes about maybe 7 days or something. I was thinking about maybe take a train, and that would be a lot of like beauty, landscape, beautiful, like amazing stuff we can talk about, we can share. And when I get there, maybe I can find her and talk
Yeah.
to
Good
her.
luck with that.
Yeah, because like this kind of like online stuff, it doesn't work. Like I want to be there, touch the base, touch stuff.
Yeah. You need
Maybe
to be there.
I want to be there and like let them do this on me and
Mm-hmm.
see how it feels. Like it's not about, oh yeah, let's share knowledge. No, I will be there. I
Yeah.
will be involved, engaged in the whole process, and that would be
Correct. Yeah. I think the
well. Thank
best
you
thing
so
is
much.
Eastern and Western. When you combine the
That's
Eastern and Western.
but when you get back to the meaning, holistic means holistic, like whole thing. Let's just make it all. Let's
Yeah.
just do everything.
Correct.
Let's make think bigger. Let's this like cute baby little Western medicine, which is super young, be
Yeah.
involved. Let them play too. You
Yeah.
guys, but not you. I mean, like other side of the medicine, like they've been there for years, like thousands of years. But
Correct.
with the Western medicine is super young, so you cannot blame a toddler that they cannot walk properly. You teach them, you let them in. It's not now you cannot walk. You don't play with you. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. It was nice talking to you,
Thank you
and
for
I
having
wish
me.
thank you for being here, and I wish you enjoy the fish. Either it's cute fish or non-cute fish or big fish or whatever.
All
This
right.
is good. Like if
Okay.
you want to fish, you can enjoy fish. That would be a lot of good in fish. Thank you. I will say goodbye to you
Bye
and
bye and good night.
bye. Good night. Wow. Okay, it's been 3 hours. I promised that it's gonna be short, but now it's over 3 hours. Thank you for joining, participating, and being here. I just want to mention that autonomy means you decide for your body in every single aspect, as long as you do not harm anyone else. If we actually really think about freedom or freedom of speech or you know being autonomous, we need to respect others as well. uh, I still believe that love is the answer. There is no hard feeling in any way. Just need to be. Oh, let's do this better. uh, as our Lori said, be forgive food. I don't know if this is proper English or not. Forgive each other and move on. I hope you all make the best decision for your life and respect others' decision as well. That was Iman, and it was our live session for 3 hours on July 4th. Now it's July 4th. Happy Independence Day for people who celebrate it, and happy today for everyone who sees this today. Have a beautiful day, night, evening, morning. Be safe, be mindful about others, and be autonomous. it's supposed to be done soon.